guys, it's Judy here, thrifting Casey style. I am currently on my way to drop off my deliveries for today. Today is Monday the 12th. Normally I would be working, but I took the day off, mainly because we were supposed to have been out of town this past weekend, but we ended up not going, which was probably a good thing because I ended up not feeling the greatest. I slept so much. Oh, I forgot to put my seatbelt on. Gotta do that, right? Anyway, so I'm going to the post office now. I got two totes. One IKEA bag full of stuff that is shipping, and then another, it's one of the totes you can get from Aldi's. So yeah, quite a few. I'm pretty excited. One thing I literally just listed the night before, it was a Brighton purse. So I was super excited about that. It sold for $40. So, yay, that's what we like, right? We like stuff selling so fast. In fact, I don't have it with me, but right before I was leaving, a pair of shoes sold that I just got. They were a pair of J. Crew. And they also sold for $40. No, did they sell for 40? No, 36. I had them listed for 40. And someone offered me 36. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna take that, 36. So yeah, super excited. I paid $5 for that, and I think I paid $5 for the purse too. So you know, not bad, not bad. My goal is to try to make over $20 profit, you know, for everything. That's my new motto for this year. But I tell you, I'm trying to go through this death pile still, and a lot of that stuff in the death pile is definitely not going to be over $20. But I'm still listing it. I figured, you know, it might still sell, so you never know. I did sell one of my massage oils I got from the bins, and it was only 25 cents because it was 2 in a pack, and I divided it up, and so I sold one bottle for $10. So even though it wasn't going to be over $20, my profit for that item is still pretty awesome. So anyway, well, after the post office, I'm going to the bank. I got a notification that Chase Bank, we just got one here in our town, is offering a deal where they will give you $900 if you open a checking or a savings, or no, both. If you open separate, you get less, but if you open both, you got $900. So I have an appointment at 3. It's now 2:37, and so hopefully I can get that. My only thing is I don't really have any cash myself to put into the bank, so I'm hoping the fact that they're giving me the $900, that will be sufficient, but I guess we'll see. I will have it this coming week because I get paid, but I want this to be my reselling money only, because I never ever got in a bank yet just for my reselling business. And so this is why I am doing this, because I've been meaning to do it for ever since they told me. I've been told to do it. They recommend that you have a separate account for your business. So yeah. And if it's dark, the video might be dark. It's because I'm in the car, so it's not going to be the best thing. But I wanted to get a video out. It's been a minute again, you know, with my parents and me needing to help them out more, and just the stress. Whew, guys. And then my little dog got sick, and we had to put her down. And the depression after that hit me hard. I'm still struggling with it. But she was my shadow. She followed me around. She was my co-worker when I went to work in the morning, you know, because I work from home as well on my full-time job. All we have to say is like, time to go to work, and she got up and started walking back to my office. So I missed that. I missed my baby. So, but my husband and I already know we're going to get another dog. We don't know when. I want to get my house definitely better and organized better, and all my inventory done and put up, because, you know, when you get a new dog and a puppy, that's a chore in itself. So, okay, I'm here at the post office. I'm not going to record in there. They asked me not to one time. One of the clerks says she's very private, so I'm not going to record in there. But anyway, I'll be back in just a minute, okay? See you guys. Okay guys, I am done with the post office now, and I hope you guys can hear me okay. It just dawned on me that I'm not like wearing my microphone, and I'm probably turning my head too much, which makes you not be able to hear me as good, because anyway, I'm trying to talk loud though. So now it's time to the bank. I'm a little nervous about this. I don't know why, but I am. I have a credit card with Chase. And so that's kind of why I chose this one as well, because I already have a credit card. I got it through Amazon, so it's like eventually I want to use the Amazon card as my work credit card, but right now I'm trying to get it paid off. So I don't know. What would you guys do? Do you guys have a work credit card, like for your reselling? I mean, I don't want to buy inventory with it, but like supplies maybe. I don't know. Right now my husband's been doing the supplies for me, and I asked him to make a list of everything I've bought this past year so I can deduct it. I also need to find me a CPA. I'm really nervous about it. This is my second year of reselling, so it'll be my second year of doing taxes. But the last time I went to H&R Block, which I think they're great for personal taxes, but I did not think they were all that helpful with me for my reselling business. They didn't take out any deductions. They didn't ask me, and I didn't really have any of them in either. So I'm not like the best bookkeeper. I gotta get better this year. So I do everything on list perfectly for my inventory, but this past, well, for my taxes I got from eBay, it shows like over $3,000 or almost $3,000 extra of, they say, I made. And after talking to another reseller, we decided it was probably the shipping, because I charge shipping, but eBay charges me shipping. You know, and then I just take it out of what the sellers paid. Anyway, so we think it's the shipping and probably the taxes. So this year I am including the shipping, but there's no place in the list perfectly that I can include the taxes. And so I'm trying to figure out how I can keep track of the taxes without having to get a whole nother platform to use, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I'm just trying to figure this all out, because I get so nervous with taxes, and so I want to do it right. So I'm looking for a CPA, because I figured they would give me the right choice, the right answers, and I want someone local. I was going to try to use someone online that everybody recommended, but I think I'm just too nervous to do that just yet. So anyway, okay, I'm going to go into my appointment now. Later, we're going to go back home. I'm going to go over my sales from January, which wasn't like super great, but it wasn't as bad as I was expecting. And then I might show you some of my inventory, because I have been buying. A lot of it is already listed, so you might not see everything, but I'm going to try to show you as much as I can. Okay, well, I will talk to you later. Bye. Which is awesome, and I didn't have to have any money down right now to put in it. The thing is, I have to do a direct deposit of $500 monthly to not get charged from the bank. So that means Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, you guys got to start doing better. Because yeah, that's about what well, you know what, actually that's my profit. I probably do bring in $500 because my cost of goods too. Anyway, I'm just happy I got it. It feels good. I opened both the checking and the savings. If I did both and got the $900, I had to give them $15,000. It's like, right? If I had $15,000, guys, oh my goodness, I would be a happy camper for sure. So anyway, now I got to drop off a UPS package. I don't know how it happened. I never use UPS. I don't know how this ended up with UPS, unless the customer changed it. So this one package, it just one little tiny package, pair of jeans. So I'm just going to go to the UPS store, drop it off, and then I'll be done with shipping today. Hopefully more things will sell tonight. I do have the one pair of shoes to ship out tomorrow. Also, I need a soda. So I'm going to get me a soda pop, probably grab my husband one, and then go home. I got so much to do, but first we're going to go over the inventory, what I sold in January, and yeah, it'll be fun. It's going to be a fun day today. It's nice for me not having to work in my other job. Get a little bit of a break. So that's about it. I hope everybody's having a great day. And here in Missouri is nice and sunny. It's 53 degrees, but my car is hot, so I actually have the air on. And yeah, I made breakfast this morning. Actually, I should say this afternoon, because I slept in. My husband slept in. So, anyway, he didn't feel like getting out and going somewhere to gain a bite. So I just made a casserole, breakfast casserole. I've been wanting to make it for a while. But it's got crescent rolls on the bottom. You flatten them out, tighten up the seams. You don't roll them up. You just make it flat. And then you put the sausage, fried sausage. You got to cook the sausage first. And that's what I did. One recipe is just plain sausage. Another recipe I saw was with biscuits, and it had cream cheese in the sausage. That sounded good, but I didn't have cream cheese, so I just did it with the sausage. And then I had 7 eggs. They did say 8, but I only had 7, and some milk, and yeah, it turned out pretty good. So yeah, nice good breakfast, and we should have some for my breakfast in the morning as well, which is nice. Then my husband doesn't have to worry about getting up and making breakfast. Well, he'll have to get up and make the coffee. I know how to make coffee. It's just I'm running so late every morning. So, and this weekend I've been sleeping in so much, so tomorrow is going to be like, oh, you got to get up. So, okay, well, I'm going to turn you off, and I will see you guys when I get home. Okay, see you in a minute. Hi guys, I'm back. I didn't forget, but it is later than I was hoping. When I got home, my husband was starting to watch a movie, so yeah, we watched a movie. It was pretty good though. It was the newborn one. We watched all of them, but we haven't watched this one. So anyway, so I'm still going to try to do. I'm for sure going to tell you guys what I did in January. Not sure if I'm going to get to the showing you of some of my stuff, and where I'm at right now. I was going to show you guys my remaining of my desk pile. It has gone down quite a bit, but it's still got quite a bit left. So okay, so let's get started with nope. I always want to do Poshmark first, but I like to do the weakest of the platforms, which is, besides Depop and Kittison, it's Mercari. I got my microphone on now. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Hopefully I won't hit it. I put it on the other side, so let's hope. I'm right-handed, so I use this hand most. Okay, so let's go down to my list. Actually, on Mercari, I don't even have to go to my list because I only sold one thing on Mercari in January, but it wasn't a bad thing. If you guys remember, I bought this not that long ago, and it was this Juggy Friends edition sleeve straw lid. It was a 74-ounce size. It had a shoulder strap, even had a pocket and a sleeve. It was really cool, and my suspicion was correct, I think. But the fact that it was Friends related, the TV show Friends, I just had a feeling it would sell, because for one thing, Friends is really popular, and then this was also right after Matthew Perry died, so it sold. It sold for $25. My cost of goods was $3, and so then I made a profit of $17.89. So pretty good. And I'm also using a new setup. So it's a little different for me because I'm using my ring light, and I normally don't. I couldn't find my normal stand I use, so I'm having to use my ring light with the stand. So hopefully everything will look okay. Okay, then we're gonna go to Poshmark. So Poshmark, the first thing, and as always, I'm gonna have the pictures up to the side so you can kind of remember what I'm talking about, or kind of get an idea. Um, I don't have a lot of big dollar items, and so it's going to be a really short list. I sold quite a bit of stuff, and I will talk to you about that at the end. But I'm only doing stuff that's sold $20 or higher. Now that's what's sold at $20. My profit on a lot of this stuff is a lot less. Okay, so back to Posh. This was a Talbot's women's. It was a size large. It was a white V-neck blouse, flared sleeves. I remember talking about how much I liked the sleeves of this top because it was lacy kind of. It was really, really pretty, but and the white, it was just white as can be. And so this was, I sent an offer on Posh to this person for $20. So of course, then I had to pay the discount shipping. My cost of goods was $2.17. And so then my profit for this item was $11.82. Then you guys might remember the time I went to a thrift store and I bought a whole bunch of Eliza Janes. I think it was 3 dresses, to be honest. And I listed 2 of them. One of them has peeling, excuse me, and I need to shave it. So I still have it. Ooh, I am so sorry. I must be tireder than I thought. Anyway, so this one that sold though was Eliza Jane Women, size 14. It was a pink floral midi sleeveless lined dress. This one was by far the prettiest of the 3 I got. Though I think I do think I like the black one better, but the pink one, and I think it had gray in it, was really pretty. Anyway, someone gave me an offer on this one, and I probably accepted it too fast because I probably could have sold it for more, but I accepted the offer of $20. Cost of goods was $3.48, which would make my profit $12.52. And then also on Posh, I sold this vintage set from Avon, and I probably won't pick up Avon anymore because they don't sell that good. But this was a wildlife deer, ram, bear, cougar. It was 4 plaques. They were 3D, so they kind of like stuck out there. And in fact, the horn of the ram was broke on the backside, but you couldn't really tell unless you like got right up there. Anyway, I sold this for $25. So, but my cost of goods was so high on this item. I got this particular item from one of Angie Resell's auctions that she had on Saturday nights. I don't know if she's doing those anymore. I haven't seen the advertisements for them. But this time, I got 2 things, I think, was all I bought. If I bought something else, it was personal use. But originally, I bought a bag, and she sent me the wrong bag. And so then she told me to keep it, and then she went ahead and sent me the correct bag I ordered. So even with that, my cost of goods per item came to $12.95. And I added that $12.95 even to the item that she gave to me for free, because the cost of goods was just so high. But it was because of shipping, because these plaques were fairly heavy. So learned my lesson on that one. And so my profit on this one was $7.05. But don't worry, I have lesser profits even in this list. That is also be my better list. I also sold that LL Bean jeans that I had. It was the double L relaxed fit. It was fleece lined jeans, medium wash. It was a 36 by 34, so it was really good size. These were men's. I don't sell a lot of men's because I have a hard time finding nice men's stuff. So I was really happy finding this. Sold it for $28. My cost of goods was $6. So then after fees and everything, my profit is $16.40. So I was really happy with that sale. And then if you remember that estate sale I went to, and I got quite a few suits and Talbots, a lot of Talbots. But I sold this suit. It was a really pretty suit. It was called Cambia, and it was Mark Shell, and it was women's size 8, pink tweed, 2-piece skirt jacket suit set. I couldn't find any comps really on it, so I just put a price in. I did get an offer, and so someone offered me $30. I went ahead and took it because $30 I thought was still a good price for it. I paid $4 for it, and so my profit was $20. Okay, and now that's it for the good things from Poshmark. So let's go to eBay. Okay, let's see how I did. On eBay, one of the things that sold was this Nakisha, and I know I'm not pronouncing it right. It's a Japanese, I'm pretty sure, word, and it was a twin light 3010 variable angle electronic flash, and it was working. So my husband did test it, and it was working. And this was from his items that he's giving me to list. It sold like right away. I mean, literally, I got an offer right away. I was asking 39. Someone offered me 35. So I went ahead and took it because $4 difference, and we did put in a $5 cost of goods. We're not totally sure how much he paid for his things because so many of his items is from years ago. And so anyway, after the cost of goods, $25.47 is our profit. Then I also sold this pair of Otos. These were new active wear leggings. They were teal green style leggings, size medium. These sold for $24.56. My cost of goods for this particular item was $2.89. And so then my profit was $17.38. Okay, now we're going to the bag that I got from Angie now. The one from Angie Resell. I told you I got the 2 bags. So this is the one originally I wanted to buy. The good thing is everything that I got from her sold. And the first bag sold really good, like really good price. So I didn't hurt so much on that one. But this one kind of stung a little bit. So this was a Carl Lagerfeld Paris Black Forest Kristen Canvas tote bag. It was pretty. It was black. It really showed the lint. And so I had to keep lint roll in it before I could sell it. I sold that for $21.84. But again, my cost of goods was $12.95. So after fees and everything, then my profit was only $1.15. But the positive thing is I'm in the profit. It didn't go down below. So that's good. Okay, and then the last thing that is in the high dollar mark, and this is a doozy, this is a good one, was a vintage Sony Walkman 2 stereo. It was a Walkman cassette player, Japan, belt clip parts only. This item, my husband didn't think I should have listed it, but I said no, because people will use these for parts. So I did. I listed it. The battery was caked in there. It was corroded. I didn't take the batteries out. I don't know if that was a good thing or not. But so I showed all the pictures. So someone bought it for $46.63. We paid $5 for it. And then my profit was $32.16. So, not too bad, right? Not too shabby. But like I said, those were just 10 items in the month of January that was worthy of the mention of my thing. But January is just a hard month. You already know that I only sold the one item on Mercari. Now Poshmark, I sold 12 things, I think. Yeah, I sold 12 items. I have a $12 one, 15, 12, 8. Yeah. It's just not good prices. But I'm trying to get rid of old inventory. And so if someone was giving me an offer on an older item, I went ahead and accepted it. So my all sales for Poshmark was $220. I did have cost of goods totaled was $46.83. I did have to give some shipping discounts, and that equaled $10.10. And so then after fees and everything, my profit on Poshmark for the month of January was $116.62. So I'm not upset with that. I think I was okay for being such a bad month, and the fact that I did still sell 12 things that came out of my inventory. So then on eBay, I sold quite a bit for a slow month. It was 32 items. But again, a lot of cheap things. I have one thing in here that was $6, I think. Someone offered me $6 and I took it. It was $6. Yeah. Yep. $6. But the good thing is it was an item of mine. And it was just a very Bradley baggage luggage tag. So it was lightweight. And I still made profit, $4.32 on a $6 item. So pretty happy. I didn't have any cost of goods. Okay. So like I said, we sold 32 items. My overall sales was $564.97. Cost of goods for everything from eBay was $74.89. I did have some shipping costs, but this also is probably because I'm starting to add shipping costs now to my inventory list, because I kind of mentioned this earlier in the video. When I got my tax report from eBay, what they told me my what I made was quite a bit more than what my books are saying. And after talking to another fellow reseller, we came to the conclusion that it was probably my shipping, because I didn't notate that. So I'm going to start notating my shipping, and I need to figure out a way to notate my taxes, because even though eBay takes care of the taxes, they still put it on the report. So yeah. Anyway, so the shipping, anyway, after fees and everything, my profit for eBay was $286.02. So overall, then on all 3 platforms, I sold a total of 45 items. All sales was $809.97. And then the cost of goods was $124.72. And so then my profit was $420.53. So it's better than last year, guys. Last year I was like, man, I was hoping to make more. And I did make more. I made over $100 more this year for profit in January. So it's good, right? I'm happy. My goal is to double. So I didn't quite double. I'm going to try really hard to list everything that I got, and I am definitely trying to find better items. So I'm going to move the things so I can show you some of the things I got. Okay, hold on just a second. Hey guys, editing Judy is here. So I was going to show you some of my haul that I've been doing, and I actually recorded it and everything, but then the video was just going to be too long. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it here, and the haul will be in my next video. And now, hey, I'm up one a little bit, so I just have to add a little bit more to it. So anyway, I just want to say that I hope you guys are having a great night, and I hope you continue to have a great week. And I hope you have so many sales. Bye, guys. Talk to you later.